How to pick just one item from a generator? I have a generator function like the following. The usual way to call this function would be my question. Is there a way to get just one element from the generator whenever I like? For example, I'd like to do something like
create a generator using. Every time you would like an item, use or g.next in Python 2.5 or below. If the generator exits, it will raise stop iteration. You can either catch this exception if necessary, or use the default argument to next.
For picking just one element of a generator, use break-in for statement, or list itertools.isListGen 1. According to your example, literally, you can do something like if you want get just one element from the once generated generator whenever I like, I suppose 50% that's the original intention, and the most common intention, then this way explicit use of generator.next can be avoided, and end-of-input handling doesn't require cryptic stop iteration exception handling or extra default value comparisons. The else column of for statement section is only needed if you want to do something special in case of end of generator. Note on next.next. In Python 3, the .next method was renamed to ._next_ for good reason. It's considered low-level, pip 3114. Before Python 2.6, the built-in function next did not exist. And it was even discussed to move next to the operator module, which would have been wise, because of its rare need and questionable inflation of built-in names. Using next without default is still very low-level practice, throwing the cryptic stop iteration like a bolt out of the blue in normal application code openly. And using next with default sentinel, which best should be the only option for a next directly in built-ins, is limited and often gives reason to odd non-Pythonic logic/readability. Bottom line, using next should be very rare, like using functions of operator module. Using for x in iterator, isList, list iterator and other functions accepting an iterator seamlessly is the natural way of using iterators on application level and quite always possible. Next is low level, an extra concept, unobvious, as the question of this thread shows. While for example using break-in for is conventional.
Generator is a function that produces an iterator. Therefore, once you have iterator instance, use next to fetch the next item from the iterator. As an example, use next function to fetch the first item, and later use for in to process remaining items.
You can pick specific items using destructuring, for example. Note that this is going to consume your generator, so while highly readable, it is less efficient than something like next, and ruinous on infinite generators.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.